wrestling fans, NWA Southwest Wrestling here from the Texas Indoor Arena in Fort Worth. Great action coming up this evening, as always, every Friday night. Ticket prices are very competitive. You want to bring the whole family out here, we've got excitement for you coming up right here in the NWA.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing, accompanied to the ring by his manager, Mr. Steve Moody, weighing in at 305 pounds from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the man claiming to have the sexiest arms in Texas, the new Dr. X.
We waiting at the end of my ride. Move 'em on, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, move 'em on, hit 'em up, raw high. Let 'em out, ride 'em in, let 'em out, cut 'em out, ride 'em in, raw high.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, wait. Black Bart.
All right, Johnny T. And, Johnny, I didn't realize you could move that quick. Boy, oh boy. You got out of there quick.
Hey, I can turn the lights out and be in bed before they go out. I'm fast.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you got the very dangerous Black Bart in the ring, you better be ready to move at any time, because this man right here is a ring veteran, over 25 years in the professional wrestling ranks for this former NWA United States Heavyweight Champion, Black Bart. He's held many, many titles.
Held the Texas title?
Yes, he has. Matter of fact, he beat the legendary Bruiser Brody for the Texas title one night over at the Will Rogers Coliseum in Fort Worth. And before he walked out of the Coliseum, Johnny, with the belt, they had knocked over 75% of the ringside seats.
Wow. So not much of a crowd that night, I guess.
No, there was a big crowd. Believe me, they just scattered quickly. This is a one fall with a 15-minute time limit. If I'm not mistaken, yes,
Yes, that is correct, Tommy Daniels. Let me lead the way. 15-minute time limit. Black Bart, he had that bullwhip out here. He's got weapons out here. He had a rope. But I guess Dr. X, the new Dr. X, has Steve Moody out here, so it's kind of a fair deal.
I see Moody finally got a haircut.
Yeah, I wonder what I guess they still sell Flobies, I suppose.
Oh, boy.
I didn't know you could pick those up. Maybe you got it at a pawn shop or something.
You know, I want to know which Cheech and Chong movie he stole that tie from. Good gosh almighty. That man, somebody needs to garner his clothing.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing the things you can pick up at Goodwill nowadays. I think my dad had that suit.
Hey, in the meantime, back in the ring, big Black Bart with an elbow to the head of the new Dr. X. Boy, these two big men right here, you talking about a couple of heavyweights. Dr. X, 305 pounds. Black Bart, close to 300 pounds. This one will be a wild one, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Tommy Daniels, one thing, since everybody else is talking about it, you and I might as well talk about it. June 10th at the Bronco Bowl, the NWA Parade of Champions, Dr. X will be facing Terry Gordy from the Fabulous Freebirds at that event.
I'll tell you what, you're talking about a baptism by fire. New Dr. X obviously hasn't been in this sport very long. But if you want a quick initiation to the sport of professional wrestling, you get in the ring with Black Bart and Terry Bam Bam Gordy in a matter of a month or so, and you will definitely abandon the ring with two of the top heavyweights and scrappers that our profession has today.
Well, Tommy Daniels, a lot said there, and it's very true. I mean, Dr. X, but can you imagine the opportunity for him? The chance to take on Terry Gordy, a win over Terry Gordy, that'll propel him straight up the NWA rankings, and did you see that?
And once again, Moody obviously getting into it with the ringside crowd. I think somebody just offered him a comb.
He could definitely use something in that line.
You know, I was often
We got paper bags.
racking my brain trying to think who he reminded me of. All you'd have to do is give him a pair of sneakers and a sweater, and it's Fred Rogers.
Hey, there you go. Black Bart taking a pounding in the meantime from the new Dr. X, and Moody's choking him with that TV camera cable. Black Bart taking a hammering early in this match. I don't know, maybe Black...
First United is offering a video called Power, Performance, and Possibilities on Investing, and it's free to qualified investors just by calling us at the number displayed. For example, because of overproduction and weak Asian markets, gasoline future prices have been historically low this year, but everyone knows that can't last forever. The question is, where do we go from here? You need to call First United at the number displayed to find out the answers. We'll show you how to utilize leverage through the use of futures and options contracts. If gasoline future prices move up sharply, profits can be made in this market. Of course, with futures and options trading, there's also a real risk of loss as well. But you need to call the number displayed to find out the whole story. We'll send you free the charts, graphs, account documents, everything you need to make an informed decision. Call the number displayed right now, and we'll send you absolutely free a valuable videotape on trading opportunities. Take the initiative. The call is free. Call the number displayed for your free investment package to get the real story.
Bearing no quarter and taking the attack to Black Bart.
And as we mentioned in the ring earlier, new Dr. X is wearing the shirt of his tag team partner, Bruiser Bull Schmidt, who is not here tonight. And kind of, I guess, in honor of that tag team match they've got coming up with Team Extreme, wearing the Bruiser Bull Schmidt tonight, the T-shirt right here in the ring.
Schmidt happens, S-C-H-M-I-T-T, that's Bull Schmidt. They're, of course, known as Moody's Mob, and they are a great tag team, a highly ranked tag team, and Bull Schmidt couldn't be here tonight, but Dr. X, that's his tribute to him. They're a tight unit.
And finally, Black Bart with a blow to the face of the new Dr. X, and Bart is still obviously staggered from earlier as Black Bart just falls to the mat.
Wow, and Bart, this is early in the match, too, and wow, Bart's really taken a pounding so far. I don't know if he planned on this. Dr. X in command. I figure maybe Dr. X figures he's got to hit him hard and hit him early in order to take home the win.
Once again, referee Phil Brown officiating this match. One fall, 15-minute time limit. One half of Moody's Mob, the new Dr. X, hails from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 305 pounds. And what is he doing now? Oh, and Black Bart quickly up, and a blow to the midsection, now a pop to the chin, and another, and that straddles the big 305-pound heavyweight from Oklahoma City.
Well, so far, Bart's whole offense has been those chops and hits coming from behind.
And a nice clothesline takedown. Boy, I'll tell you what, Johnny, it's not very often that this man, Black Bart, has been the crowd favorite, but the fans definitely getting behind the former Haltom High School graduate of 1972. I don't know if he'd want us to mention that, but oh well, too late.
Apparently you've been talking to Rick Manning.
Oh, yes.
Boy, Dr. X, dazed by that big, powerful clothesline by Black Bart. Oh, and the elbow to the back of the neck. Now Dr. X is feeling the hurt, and Bart has regrouped somewhat in this bout.
And referee Phil Brown counting now as Bart has got that neck and midsection draped over the middle rope, and Bart now flying through midair and landing on that back, and down goes the new Dr. X after that 285-pounder just landed on his back for a piggyback ride. And believe you me, there's a lot of people that I wouldn't mind having on my back, but Black Bart is now one of them.
Well, I certainly want some big, mean, 275 guy with a bullwhip on my back either, but Steve, the thing is, Steve Moody is the kind of guy that can be in the right place at the right time and turn the tide of the match. So I don't think Dr. X is too worried at this point.
And Steve Moody walks in front of us now as he's trying to get back in a position here and help out his man, the new Dr. X, who's in a little bit of trouble here. Black Bart once again has got that big man draped over the middle rope. Referee Phil Brown, 1, 2, 3. And Bart says, what? What did I do? Black Bart is one of the sneakiest. Let's put it this way, Johnny. There's not many tricks that Black Bart hadn't learned in this profession in over 25 years of service here in the NWA.
Well, he's definitely the veteran. And like you say, if you're to do some type of scouting report on this bout, you know, Bart has the experience. He's seen everything. Dr. X is a little bit younger. You know, he's got a lot of fire. So it's kind of youth against experience. And so far, now it's kind of a dead heat. It was Dr. X early, but Bart is really firing back.
Well, we want to take this opportunity once again, ladies and gentlemen, to remind you.
5 minutes expired this bout. 10 minutes remaining. 5 minutes expired.
Oh, and now Black Bart is after Moody. Uh-oh. And Moody was able to get away. Boy, that was a close one for Steve Moody.
Perfect setup by Moody there. Like I said earlier, Moody's a very smart manager, and that's why Dr. X is giving him a percentage of his pay in order to set up situations as we just saw.
And now the new Dr. X back in control, and he's got that big boot across the throat of Black Bart. Referee Phil Brown warning him, and now here's Moody again. Oh, Moody just pulling on that neck. He's got his hands over the chin, and Moody once again.
Black Bart needs to step back, Charlie.
That's the voice of Mr. Rogers himself, the Mr. Rogers of the managing world here.
You know, everybody's got faults, but as has the right to a few faults, but Moody abuses that privilege.
And new Dr. X, both men coming out to the floor and looking for a chair. Now the big man's got a chair. Uh-oh, watch out. Oh, and that chair across the back once again. Oh, and another one across the back of Black Bart. Watch out. Once again, as you can see, he's choking Black Bart. He's got that neck across the steel railing right here in front of us. Oh, and a blow to the head. The new Dr. X.
Well, good thing we've got this guardrail up so they're not fighting into our announcer's booth.
What all 15-minute time limit. Johnny, I was going to mention earlier, once again, I can't stop talking about this big, huge crowd that's coming up, and you guarantee that's going to be there at the Bronco Bowl Arena in downtown Dallas, Texas. We're only talking about a matter of a few weeks away.
Well, in fact, I believe as of this airing, we're only 1 week away. June 10th, Thursday night.
A Thursday night crowd.
Head down to Elvis.
Unbelievable.
$5. I mean, for the price of a movie, the entire first row here could go to that show.
Not to mention, and now you're going way, way back to the old Dallas and Fort Worth days of professional wrestling when they used to have Monday nights in Fort Worth and Tuesday nights at the Sportatorium in Dallas. Back-to-back nights. June 10th in Dallas. You fans over in Dallas that don't get a chance to make it over to Fort Worth very often, a chance for you to see it right in your own backyard at the beautiful Bronco Bowl Arena. Then the following night, if you've had a great time, we welcome you, of course, to come over to Fort Worth, Northeast Fort Worth, right here to the Texas Indoor Arena for another exciting card the following night right here in Fort Worth.
Friday, June 11th, we will be back at the Texas Indoor Arena, North Richland Hills. Right now, though, Dr. X was choking Black Bart with the chain on the bottom of the guardrail. Wow, they're taking it to outside the ring, Tommy Daniels.
Referee Phil Brown doing a pretty good job of keeping this match in hand, but obviously when you've got a manager like Moody on the outside, you have to have eyes in the back of your head, and sometimes you just can't see everything that's going on. We have had much outside interference in this match. Obviously, you would expect that with Moody. The big man throws Bart into the ropes. Oh, and a clothesline, and down goes Bart.
Well, Bart went down, and in reference to the outside interference, the governor of Minnesota used to say, it ain't cheating if you don't get caught, so.
Boy, what a big win this would be for Moody's mob and new Dr. X if he can score a victory over Black Bart here.
10 minutes expired in the bout. 5 minutes remain in the time limit. 10 minutes expired.
So 10 minutes gone by here in our big match here on NWA Southwest. And Black Bart is warming up. As you can see, he's got those knuckles taped. And he's getting ready to load one here. Black Bart, the temperature is rising inside his body. You can see the big man turning red as he's not being phased at all by those blows. And now a rake across the eyes of the man wearing the Bull Schmidt t-shirt tonight. As he says, Schmidt happens. Oh, and the big man up in the air. And now Moody trying to get a chair. What are you doing, Moody? Moody's trying to get a chair away from one of the ringside fans. What in the world is going on here? Steve Moody taking a chair away from a ringside fan. What in the world is going on here?
Well, Steve Moody fighting with that fan.
Oh, and Moody clocked his own man. Moody clocked his own man. Now Black Bart knocks Moody down, hooks the leg. 2. That's it.
Moody cost his man the bow. I guess he isn't so clever after all. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Black Bart!
So Moody's mob, obviously, a big mistake there. And Steve Moody clocked his own man, the new Dr. X, who now, wait just a minute here.
Mary, we got another notice today that our Medicare supplement premiums are going up again.
Oh, that's a big increase. What are we going to do?
Have you recently experienced a dramatic increase in your Medicare supplement premiums? By calling this toll-free number, you can receive a free, no-obligation Medicare supplement premium comparison from United American Insurance Company. You could be saving money each and every month. Plus, you'll receive this valuable guide to health insurance for people with Medicare, absolutely free.
Boy, am I glad we made that call to United American.
This free guide really answers a lot of our Medicare supplement questions.
With United American's Medicare supplement coverage, we now have lower monthly premiums, and all our claims are filed automatically.
And changing our coverage to United American was really easy.
To receive your free Medicare supplement guide, plus information on these affordable insurance plans available from United American, call 1-800-772-0280.
Southwest, I tell you what, any of y'all here think you're bad, think you're hardcore, or even think you can out-wrestle me? Well, I tell you what, you just step up to the plate. I don't care if it's Kevin Northcutt, Chris Germany, Kit Carson, Bull Smith, Dr. X, Jimmy James, just to name a few. It really doesn't matter, because when I get you in that squared circle one-on-one, you're in for a hurting. And boy, when I lay you down for that 1, 2, 3, right after I give you the drop, you're going to be crying, begging, pleading for me to stop. And with my girl Kelly here right by my side, there ain't nobody going to get involved, because she'll lay a smacking on you, and there's nothing anybody here can do about it.
This is Big Daddy Moore from Oklahoma. Come down to Texas to the NWA to show you fools how to do things. You got wannabes out here. Big Bull Schmidt, he's a Big Daddy wannabe. He ain't good for nothing. But Kit Carson, Team Extreme. I ain't seen nothing extreme from Kit Carson but how he picks his nose and grabs his butt. I'm here to regulate everybody. From now on, when you see Big Daddy, all I want you to call out big player, big baller, because I'm here to regulate.
For a little bit. Tad Murphy using the highly technical finger to the eye of Canyon. And if I was to give a hot wrestling opinion HW on this one, I would have to say, as the fans vocally chant, Tad sucks, follows it up with the low blow. Tad Murphy, obviously a very technical, amateur-style-oriented wrestler with that thumb to the eye and the low blow. The big man Canyon reverses it. Oh, and the hip toss onto Tad Murphy. Follows it up with another. Oh, big pounding clothesline. And Tad Murphy retreats, collects his thoughts outside the ring. Now in this match, Tad Murphy weighing in this week at, what was it, 226, 227, something like that. Canyon, the 350-pound behemoth, definitely has the power advantage. Canyon has the experience advantage. Canyon can move like a 200-pounder really in the ring. Tad Murphy's going to have to. He's going to have to try and tire Canyon out in this one. He's going to have to pull out every dirty trick in the book in this bout to even the odds with Canyon, the hardcore champion. The one thing that Tad Murphy has in his favor, however, is that this is not a hardcore rules match, which Canyon usually wrestles. Oh, and Canyon plows Tad with a clothesline as Tad chased Kelly around. Oh, steel chair to the head. Steel chair to the head. Canyon just clobbers Tad Murphy. Whoa, and I was going to say, with no hardcore rules, that favors Tad Murphy. Canyon might slip up and start breaking the rules, which is legal in hardcore style matches. But I guess referee Phil Brown, one of the best referees here in the National Wrestling Alliance, Phil Brown, the enforcer, kind of being a little bit lenient on the rules, allowing that chair to the head. Whoa, nice turnaround by Tad Murphy. Tad Murphy taking it to the outside. What's he going for here? Tad Murphy going to the outside, chasing after Canyon. Oh, jumps off that ring apron. That's what Tad Murphy has to do in this bout. He's got to hit him with the high-flying maneuvers. He's got to build up some steam to make more impact to the 350-pound Canyon, because Canyon can absorb a lot of impact. 5 minutes expired in the time limit. 10 minutes remain. 5 minutes expired in the time limit. Oh, and Tad Murphy with the leg drop. The leg drop between the legs of Canyon. Tad Murphy goes in and breaks the count. Smart move by Canyon, of course, in the National Wrestling Alliance. The competitors do have a 20 count outside of that ring.
Jab, in and out.
Tad Murphy's got to be cognizant of the count, although he does have a 20 count, as he continues to hammer the legs of Canyon outside the ring. I tell you what, some smart wrestling. Tad Murphy has some great strategy here. Oh, and he climbs. He's climbing that steel barrier. What's he going for here on the Canyon? Oh, a leg drop under that hardwood floor. Tad Murphy, leg drop onto Canyon. And Kelly pleading with Canyon to get up, get up. Canyon, the Texas Hardcore Champion, that title not on the line in this bout. Canyon was in control the first part of this bout, but Tad Murphy wrestling a very, very smart match outside the ring, where Canyon is usually the king, and oh no. Now Tad Murphy got himself in trouble trying this once before, trying to chase Kelly around the ring, and Tad gets into an argument. Now this is not a smart move by Tad. He's giving Canyon a break. You give Canyon a breather, he's going to pay. Tad Murphy, what a mistake. He should be staying on Canyon in this bout, not giving Canyon a second to think about it. Canyon is now regrouped, and he's got a stop sign. A stop sign. Canyon pulling out a stop sign, affectionately known as Lumpy, here at the Texas Indoor Arena. Tad Murphy, he had Canyon on the ropes, figuratively, had the advantage in his favor. He gave Canyon a couple seconds to take a breather, and now he pays the price. Phil Brown, the referee, says, take it back in the ring. Canyon gladly obliges him. That metal stop sign now in the ring. Canyon has taken over. The thing to look out for from Canyon. Oh, DDT coming up here. Oh, referee Bill Brown removed the stop sign. Luckily for Tad Murphy, but still 350 pounds of impact onto the head of Tad Murphy. Canyon's big move is the Canyon drop, the big reverse splash off the ropes. Not many a man has gotten up from the Canyon drop, that reverse splash off the rope. So if Canyon, it looks like he's trying to position him for that move now. If he can get him, it could be curtains, it could be church for Tad Murphy. Oh, Canyon smashed into the ropes. Tad Murphy moved out of the way. 2 count, 3. Go, 2 count.
Has your home phone been disconnected? Ace America's Cash Express can get you talking again for just $49. Oh, another phone company money? We can hook you up. Get unlimited local calls at 911 Emergency Access now for just $49 a month. No deposit, no credit, no ID. Just look for the big green Ace sign and fill out a short application. Don't be without a home phone, and don't pay more than $49. Come by any Ace today and sign up now. Service provided by ComSouth.
They were ordinary people who half a century ago did nothing less than help save the world. And yet there is no national memorial to honor their sacrifice. It is time to say thank you.
Call now and help build the National World War II Memorial.
We have the shows you know. TV 55, KLDT, Lake Dallas.
TV 55 has the shows you know.
On the offensive, 1. Canyon got the shoulder up and the foot on the rope. Tad says faster count, Phil Brown, faster count. Joe Brown always giving fair counts here in the National Wrestling Alliance. Fans, our website is totally redesigned. www.swawrestling.com. Check it out. He tried to give him the leg drop with the stop sign. Canyon, a very quick man for his size, moved out of the way. Big body slam by Canyon. Kelly, his valet, outside the ring, cheering him on. Oh, and Canyon misses the elbow drop, and the stop sign was right there. Canyon elbow dropped that stop sign right onto the elbow. Holy floating bone chips in the elbow, Canyon. Big drop kick by Tad Murphy. Now Tad Murphy, stay on him this time. Don't give Canyon a second to regroup. See Tad Murphy. What's Tad Murphy again? Pandering to the fans, showboating, taking his time. That is not going to work with a man like Canyon. That's just not going to work, Tad Murphy. Although Canyon is down and he's hurt. I think Tad may hit him here. Even though it's been a while, I think Tad may nail him. Canyon is down. Referee Phil, look out, Phil Brown. What is Tad Murphy waiting for? Hello, Tad Murphy. Oh, and Tad Murphy hits. That's got to be it. Tad Murphy. Oh, almost a 3 count. Now we know Canyon must really be hurt. I mean, he sat on that mat for about a minute while Tad Murphy climbed those ropes. But wait a minute, Chris Young. Oh, Chris Young. We saw Tad Murphy interfere in Chris Young's match earlier and nail Chris Young with that chair. And a little retribution by Chris Young of the Blackbird Posse, giving Canyon the opportunity he needs. Oh, and this could be it, the Canyon drop. This could be it. The Canyon drop. It's the Canyon drop. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Canyon. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Canyon. Ladies and gentlemen,